In this question, examiner has asked that what is the change in oxidation number of carbon in the following reaction? In this given reaction, what is the change in oxidation number of carbon? So, to solve this question, simply we have to just find the oxidation number of carbon atom. So, just simply find the oxidation number of carbon atom in methane. In case of methane, carbon is having oxidation state of +4 into 1 is equal to 0. X comes out to be as -4. हमने ये कैसे किया? First we have took the oxidation number of carbon as X plus 4 into 1. Why 4 into 1? Because we know that each hydrogen atom has oxidation number of +1 and there are 4 hydrogen atoms. So the oxidation state of carbon comes out to be -4. Similarly, in case of CCl4, oxidation of carbon is X plus 4 into -1 is equal to 0. Why -1? Because in the case of chlorine, oxidation number is -1. So X minus 4 is equal to 0. X is equals to 4. So we are seeing that carbon is changing its oxidation number from -4 to +4. So the correct answer is -1 to +4. So the next question is identify the incorrect statement. ये जो statements हमारे पास हैं इनमें से हमने identify करना है the statement which is incorrect. So the first statement is Cr2 positive is a strong reducing agent than Fe2 positive in water. This statement is correct. Cr2 positive is a strong reducing agent than Fe2 positive. Now the second statement is transition metal and their compounds are known for their catalytic activity due to their ability to adopt multiple oxidation state to form complex. Yes, it is a property of a transition metal. So the B is also a correct statement. The next statement is the oxidation state of chromium in CrO4 negative and Cr2O7 negative are not same. So to find this, first we have to find the oxidation number of each chromium atom. To solve this, what we have did is that find the oxidation state of chromium in CrO4 negative. Let the oxidation state of chromium is X. So X plus 4 minus 2 is equal to -2. Why 4 into -2? Because we know that each oxygen atom having the oxidation number is equals to -2. So 4 into -2 is comes out to be -8. X is equals to 6. So the oxidation state of chromium in CrO4 negative is +6. Similarly, in the case of Cr2O7 negative, oxidation state of chromium comes out to be 6. How? 2x plus 7 minus 2 is equal to -2. Why 2x? Because we have took the oxidation number of chromium is equals to X. So 2 chromium atom, 2x plus 7 into -2. Why -2? Because we know that oxygen is having the oxidation number is equals to -2 and there are 7 oxygen atoms. 7 into -2. Why the whole equation becomes equal to -2? Because this species having the charge equal to 2 negative. So this equation is equals to -2. By solving this equation by simple mathematics, that is 2x minus 14 equal to -2, 2x is equals to 12 and x comes out to be 6. So the oxidation state of chromium in this species is also +6. So the statement which states that the oxidation state of chromium in both species are not same is a incorrect statement. And the fourth statement is interstitial compound are those that are formed when small amount atoms like hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen are trapped inside the crystal lattice of metal. Yes, this statement is correct. Interstitial compound वैसे ही बनते हैं जहाँ interstitial sites को small atoms like hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen आके trap हो जाते हैं जिनमें. सो द आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन is, and so the answer of this question is that identify the incorrect statement is the option is C, that is oxidation state of chromium is not same. Okay, now the next question is anisole on the cleavage with HI gives what products. इसमें हमने क्या करना है, एनिसोल की क्लीवेज बतानी है HI के साथ. एनिसोल इज क्या होता है, एनिसोल क्या है, एनिसोल इज अ मिथॉक्सी benzene. Okay, another name of this is methoxybenzene. Anisole when HI, in the presence of HI, how the ये क्वेश्चन कैसे होगा, पहले एनिसोल ने HI की प्रेजेंस में क्या करना है, I is a electronegative atom, so it will attain the delta negative charge, hydrogen will attain the delta positive charge. This oxygen will react with this hydrogen and the electron shift towards the iodine. So the product we formed is this, that is OH CH3, ऑक्सीजन के पास पॉजिटिव चार्ज and one lone pair. This product is called as methyl phenyl oxonium anion. Methyl phenyl oxonium ion. Now this product, that is OH positive and two lone pair CH3. Now iodine will react to this CH3 and this bond between oxygen and carbon, the electrons of this bond will shift towards the oxygen. So we will form, or we will get phenol plus CH3I. So the correct answer of this question is phenol plus CH3I. Okay, now the next question is the correct option for the free expansion of an ideal gas under adiabatic condition is what? So we know that they have given us the adiabatic condition. So we know that for adiabatic conditions, change in heat, that is del Q, is always equals to 0. So del Q is equal to 0. And for free expansion P external is always equals to 0. So following the first law of thermodynamics, that is del U is equals to Q minus W, del Q is equal to 0 minus P external del V, because work is equal to P external del V. Okay, now if del U is equals to 0 minus 0, so del U is equal to 0. How the work is 0? Because we know that work is equal to minus P external del V, and we know that for free expansion in adiabatic condition P external is equals to 0, so the work is also equals to 0. So the option which is having Q is equal to 0 and work equal to 0, that will be our correct answer. So Q is equal to 0, work equal to 0, and also delta equal to 0. So this is the correct answer. Now the last question is for this video is that for which one of the following Bohr model is not valid. We know that Bohr model is only valid for the hydrogen or hydrogen like species. So it is valid for deuterium atom, it is also valid for hydrogen atom and also for singly ionized helium atom, but is not valid for the neon atom. So the answer for this question is that singly ionized neon is not valid according to the Bohr model.